Hello out there, all you digital infrastructure party people, and welcome to JSA's Fast Forward. Thanks for joining us as we broadcast from the JSA TV newsroom live to LinkedIn and YouTube. I'm your co-host, Dean Perrine, and I'm joined, as always, by the lovely co-host, my boss, Miss Jaymie Scotto Cutaia. Hi, Jamie.
Aloha, everyone, and aloha to you, Dean. You are hot off your big week at PTC on Honolulu, of course.
That I am, Captain. It was a great time, as you know. It was my first PTC. You've been there a number of times before, so I don't have much reference. But I can tell you this: there were great panels, the awards, the receptions, the interviews. It was a lot.
Very busy, successful. Yes, great way to kick off the new year. And I really do hope that you got some time to, eat some pineapple, Mai Tai, something while you're out there.
I did. I actually, it's easier to eat fresh in Hawaii because everywhere you go, there's fresh fruit, fresh fish, which I love. So yeah, no, it was good. This year we had some terrific private parties like the Tiki Tailgate with Light Source Communications and the famous happy hour at Tommy Bahamas, hosted by Inflect.
Ooh, yeah, I heard those were parties to hit. And of course, the official launch of Valor C3.
Absolutely, that too. It was arguably the busiest and most packed show that I have attended in a while. It just happened to be in beautiful Honolulu, so it made it all worthwhile.
Yeah, I bet. And I was watching you all week long with terrible FOMO, by the way, right through our JSA TV interviews that were being aired live stream on our YouTube channel. So thank you for making us sitting home feel like we're part of the floor.
Of course, and Jaymie, you were absolutely missed. So maybe next year we both go to Honolulu.
That's a deal. Let's do it.
Excellent. Yeah, so many great people and so many great ideas, and even some exclusive interviews that we had on JSA TV, which is very cool. It was really a great opportunity to get together with some of the industry's best and brightest, and sit down and pick their brains. It was a good time.
And you know what, guys? Any of you out there who want to catch up on all that action, we have Dean hosting more than 50. That's 50, guys. That's crazy talk. Exclusive interviews with top executives at PTC. They are all available on demand, ready for you guys when you want them. And then again, that's JSA TV YouTube channel. So go ahead and check that out.
Absolutely. And while we're on the topic of JSA TV and events, note that we'll also have some fabulous team members on the floor at Metro Connect in Florida later this month. That means you can tune in live on YouTube or LinkedIn to follow all the news, notes, and interviews from the show right here on JSA TV.
Righto, Dino. And we should mention, if you'd like to be featured on JSA TV, we want you there. We'll save you a seat. Let's go ahead and meet on site, or even just want access to our special discount code for attendees that we're always flaunting. Make sure you reach out to us.
Absolutely. And as you know out there, JSA Fast Forward is about more than just events. We've got a whole month's worth of industry headlines to share with you. For a second there, I was like, what are we doing here today, Jay? Are we going to talk about the news?
Let's talk news, boy.
Let's do
Yes,
it. Let's do
definitely.
it.
And you guys know we are your go-to source for the latest news in the world of technology, infrastructure, and digital transformation. From the newest trends to the latest projects, we've got you covered. All those must-know updates.
All right, Jay, let's get into it. Let's get into the headlines.
All right, starting off, guys, in the Lone Star State, where Provident data centers and powerhouse data centers have joined forces. In my head, I have like a whole Star Wars thing going on. They have joined forces on a major new development. It's a new joint venture aimed at a construction project in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, very popular area. Everything's bigger in Texas, as we all know. So we'll have to stay tuned as we learn more details about this new partnership. Definitely going to be big. That's what I think.
Yes, Provident, I am your account director.
Ooh.
How's that? Pretty good, huh? No, not really. And other partnership news. In other partnership news, Galaxy Data Centers and Castle Forge have announced a joint acquisition of a $100 million data center in the UK near the London Gatwick Airport. This strategic partnership marks a significant expansion for both companies in the European market, and they plan to expand that campus from 26 MVA of power to over 10 megawatts. So very cool things happening there overseas.
A lot of airport area news,
Mhm.
which makes sense. All right. Alea Data Centers also making some partnership news this week we want to get to. They are teaming up with power equipment manufacturer WEG in Brazil. So we are now skipping more continents, heading
Mhm.
south. The first stage of the partnership will see Alea purchase transformers from WEG for their new 50 megawatt AI data center in Sao Paulo. You know,
Mhm.
that's the
Mhm.
hot, I mean, there's so many buzzwords there: AI, data centers, Sao Paulo.
Yep.
50 megawatts, of course, being huge. Think of all the cat videos, Dean, you could stream with that kind of power. Boom.
Or TikTok dances, Jay.
Oh, or the things that get crushed with a hydraulic press.
I really do love that hydraulic press video. Or the dude guy.
What are we talking about now? We've lost it. Okay, so
Okay, shifting into some administrative news, Lightpath is shaking things up with some organizational changes. They announced the creation of two new divisions within their company, the Core Infrastructure and Network Solutions Unit, headed by the new executive, Joe Harding, and the Major Infrastructure Solutions. That's hard to say. The Major Infrastructure Solutions Unit, headed by existing executive Tim Haverkate. I hope I got that right, Tim. We'll have to keep our eye on Lightpath to watch how this new strategy plays out in the market.
this is why I let you go first. You get all the hard to pronounce things.
Haverkate. I think it looks like Haverkate. It could be Haverkata. I don't know. Anyway, all you.
But cool.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Light Path, definitely one to watch in the coming year, of course. As earlier in the month, they announced their earnings from the previous year. And I'm talking impressive, guys. In
Mhm.
2024, the company booked nearly 110 million of digital infrastructure sales to hyperscalers. That's a lot of zeros.
A lot of zeros. A lot
A lot
of
of
lot of zeros. Those hyperscalers, they know how to get your attention, don't they? Anyway, Isotope was also making some personnel moves this month with a couple of new hirings. Jonathan Ballin has climbed aboard in the role of president and CEO. Congratulations to Jonathan. Meanwhile, and I think this is right, and I want to say that it's Italian, Jay, so you correct me if I'm wrong. I think that it's Alan Andrioli
yeah.
joins. Okay, all right. Joins Isotope's board as non-executive chairman. So congratulations to both of those new hires.
And we're going to go ahead and shift some gears to some new project news now, guys. We'll start with Bandwidth IG, love those guys, who announced the expansion of its greater Atlanta dark fiber network with the addition of 170 route miles. This will more than double their footprint in the area to 330 route miles. Get ready, guys, for some new fiber in Hotlanta.
Yeah, we love Hotlanta and we love our friends over there at Bandwidth IG. More, oh gosh, more fiber than a bowl of grandma's bran flakes. Meanwhile, Global Links announced the upcoming completion of a new project based in Virginia Beach. It's a subsea cable landing station that will support up to 4 cables with a combined capacity, and you're hearing this right, with a combined capacity of up to 1,600 terabits. So you can watch for it to be ready for service by the end of March. That's quick turn up, just in time for a spring break, Jay. We can go to Virginia Beach, get some rays, and hang out at the cable landing station.
That's my I love that. That's a vacation for me.
Yeah, yeah,
All
right.
right, guys, we're going to head right over to the other side of the coast, go a little bit north to the fabulous and beautiful Vancouver.
Mhm.
Spencer Building Carrier Hotel there has also been busy with some new construction. They announced the development of not one, but two new data halls to the tune of 5 megawatts of power and 23,000 square feet. This is in addition to the existing 3 megawatts of existing data center operations in that facility. Nicely done, guys.
Yeah, there's not. I really like those guys, and Scott over there is one of the nicest guys in the business. So happy that they're making some big announcements here.
And
Um,
Vancouver is gorgeous. So
yeah,
again, looking for a destination. That is
exactly. We should go to. And I was talking to Barb actually earlier. I was on a call with her, and it was snowing, and she sent a picture, and naturally, it looked like a one of those. What's the guy who does all the portraits in the snow and stuff? The Ansel Adams. It looked like an Ansel Adams portrait out of her back window.
it's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, back to the news. Applied Digital announced a huge monetary boost last month as they signed a new deal with their financial backer, um, Macquarie Asset Management. I think I got that right. The
I
new
always have my top ones, guys. So sorry.
yeah. I'm slaying over here, I think, or I'm butchering, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
The new agreement will bring 2.25 million in investment for every megawatt of leased data center capacity,
Wow.
starting with Applied Digital's new campus in Ellendale, North Dakota. So big stuff going on at Applied Digital. I feel like when I was at PTC, I was hearing a lot about Applied as well.
Yes,
Much stuff
absolutely.
going on.
Absolutely. And in publishing news, guys, we're going to turn over to Bloom Energy. They
Yeah.
released their 2025 Data Center Power Report, which surveyed approximately 100 data center leaders. There are some interesting findings, guys, on topics like on site power, IT capacity, and AI workloads. So,
Shocker.
yeah. Yeah. I encourage everyone to go ahead and check that out. That is a page turner, PDF page turner, or you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, anyway.
Scroller.
Yes. We talked a lot about PTC earlier, but another big show taking place in January was the NRF Retail Show. One piece of news coming from the show was Phoenix Label announcing that the company has doubled production capacity for their RFID enabled packaging. That was a mouthful. There's a lot of news there. The new tech has been a lifesaver for inventory tracking, and it sounds like it's really taking off for them. So amazing job over there. And the future of barcodes is right now. It's right here.
Yeah, and so necessary in retail.
Mhm.
Um, totally something to tune into. All right, our final headline for this show is rebranding news. I always love those. All right, guys. After 17 years as Tanaquint, the company new name Valor C3 Data Centers.
Love it.
The rebrand comes hot on the heels of the hiring of new CEO Jim Buey, who we love, as the company looks to expand the new U.S. markets. New name, new CEO, new beginning. Tanaquin really said, "New year, new me," didn't they?
They 100% did. Number one, I love Valor C3 as a name. It says a lot with in one word, right? The other thing is and I don't play favorites, Jay. You know this. We don't play favorites here at JSA. But if I were to make a list of some of my favorite interviews at PTC, my interview with Jim is right there at the top. It was a great conversation with a really, really great dude.
Yeah, it really was. Definitely one to check out.
Mhm.
And by the way, guys, talking about checking out, that is our show for today, folks. I know
Yeah,
you're all
it's wild, Jay. January is now in the rear view mirror, and it is now the 4th of February. So that's our news for 2025 so far. And I think we've covered it all from coast to coast and even from across the pond.
Yep. Guys, thanks so much. For more industry news and stories, don't forget to check us out right here online and on social for more data center tech news. We're here for you. We'll be back next month with more JSA Fast Forward. But until then, y'all, happy networking.